Marty and Avrum, the food guys. Our series with Teresa Greco has gone on, and people are calling, doctors, lawyers, housewives are saying it's great. You got to watch it. It's the most inspiring thing I have felt in months and weeks and years. The light. How do we go to the light in our hearts and our souls? How do we get to that clear spot that we want to feel, happy with and content with? What do we do?
So it is about getting back to that sunshine that's
Yes.
beneath the clouds, right?
Yes.
And people will say, well, how do you do that in
Yes.
such turbulent times
Yeah.
when there's so much pain and
Yeah.
right? How do you and we have to understand that we cannot be of service to others if we're also in the muck. If we're also in the pain, we're also in the darkness, we're also in the shadows, how can we be that lifeline
Yes.
to be able to pull other people out of it? So energetically, I want to be that place of light and love. I want to be the light at the end of the tunnel to say, people, this is come in this direction.
Join me. Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
because if we're all down there in the dumps, we're not going to be able to have anybody pull us out.
Mm-hmm.
And that energetically, when we do stay in that place of light and love, that energy, when I said that we're all one, that energy actually goes to where it needs to go on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So know that when you are appreciating our life here, that is really so blessed because
Yeah.
it doesn't have a lot of maybe what's going on in other countries
Yes.
in the world, and all that pain and hate and all of that negativity, let's say, is that when we stay in the light, as I said, that energy flows to all of those different areas wherever it needs to go. It's like it's helping the whole planet.
Right.
And so we
You're
need to
spreading
do
it.
that work. Yes,
Is the
we're
light
spreading
always
it.
there, Teresa? Is the light always there? But why does it seem so dim at times? How do you see the light if you can't really, if it's a cloud? How do you see, but you say the light is always shining.
Always there, always there. It's like even in a dark room, there is a tiny little spot of light in the corner. The light is always there, it never goes out. But
Right.
sometimes we don't see it. But then something will happen, like an accident,
Yeah.
a change in our life, or
Yeah.
those crossroad moments that all of a sudden we're like, whoa, I didn't notice that little light in the corner. And then you kind of like start moving towards it.
And it gets brighter.
Yes, it
And
does.
bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
It's
it
that little hole, that little spot that seems almost invisible. But you reach for it and you reach for it, and then it's bigger and bigger.
Yes, and,
Wow.
it can pull you through. It's true.
That's what we suggest to everyone is find the light, talk to your friends, your relatives, and do some research or watch. Where can they watch you?
Yeah, thank you so much. So you can catch me on Instagram. I'm Teresa Greco _ Steps to Happiness. I'm also on Facebook, Steps to Happiness with Teresa Greco. They're my shows as well, where I talk about the different steps that we can take to live our happiest life. I have a YouTube channel at Teresa Greco _ Steps
Wow.
to Happiness. So yeah, all of my shows are there on my YouTube channel, as well as like the platform that airs on. But if you go to YouTube, as I said, at Teresa Greco _ Steps to Happiness, you'll be able to catch my shows there too.
Wow, amazing. It's so much to think about. And for sharing with so many people, I'm sure, people are going to watch the series. It's the type of series where you'll watch once and then you'll watch again and again. Because you think, this is real, this is emotional. And it's also about real people sharing some of the, the challenges that we've had. And I hope you enjoy it, and we'll have her back again.